No.
Yeah, that's awesome. Praise you, Jesus.
Ross,
Good thing I went to the band.
Hey, just letting you know, they do have a different version of the Bible.
I know,
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Well, I got Jehovah's Witnesses all the time.
So
I'm
like it
just
changes the
listening to see how
word.
good
It changes like John 1:1.
Do you know where? Oh, there it is.
The Word was God, which means that Jesus Christ is God. It changes to like the Word is like God and things like that.
Could I give you a scripture and you can look it up at jw.org? It's
Sure.
'cause I preach in Spanish, and so
Okay.
it's hard for me to preach in English.
Right.
You know? But can you look it up? It's in Psalms 87.
But what did you think about that scripture verse
Where's
that I
that
shared
at?
with you? This is in John 20, 28.
Hold on.
It says, and Thomas answered and said to him, my Lord and my God. He acknowledged him as God. And according to, you know, your belief, if Jesus is
20.
Michael.
What is it? John
20, 28.
28.
Yeah, I was
And that's the English version.
Y él contestó Tomás.
Hi, this is the mother.
Hi.
I was overhearing what you're saying, and you're saying that they told Jesus that he was a god, right?
Well, Thomas acknowledged him.
Yeah, because he is a god, but he's not the Almighty God. But we do
There's only
acknowledge
one
So
him
you,
as a
you
god.
don't believe that there's just one God?
Jesus said, I'm the
No,
way,
we
the
believe
truth,
that
and the
there's
life.
Almighty, which is Jehovah, and then his son, which is Jesus, and then
That's right.
Because Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
exactly.
No one can get to the Father but through me. So he didn't acknowledge that there were many different ways through many different gods. He said he acknowledged there's one God, one way to heaven.
And it's through him to get to the Father.
Right, but he is God. I mean, even the disciples, you know, that was why the Jews thought it was blasphemy for him to say I am. You know, when he would answer them, he says, you know, are you, you know, saying that you are God? And he says, I am, you know. And when he said that, he was first of all making a declaration to the Old Testament scriptures, but he was also saying that, answering the question that he is God, you know, and so he had the power to forgive sin, and only God has the power to forgive sin.
Exactly. And in the Bible, it says, it talks about God and it talks about Almighty God. And there is a difference between Almighty and a God.
They use different words.
Satan is a
Same
God
person.
too.
No.
Well, God was manifest in the flesh, it says, in John. You know, it says that he was manifest in the flesh. So Jesus was just a manifestation of God the Father.
He's the image of the invisible God.
He's the image of the invisible God.
Exactly. He is the image of the invisible God. But there is a couple of texts, and I'm sorry, it's because even though...
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. There is a couple of texts that we can show you, but like my daughter says, we do go to the Spanish congregation, and I'm not very...
Yeah.
But there is a site that we do have,
Yeah.
and that same very question you're asking us, it's answered there.
Uh-huh. I have a website I'd love for you guys to check out too. It's called Make Sure Ministries. My friend, he was an elder in the Jehovah's Witness Kingdom Hall, but he's, you know, repented. He's seen that truly Jesus is not only the Son of God but God Himself, and he's created a whole ministry to rescue Jehovah's Witnesses, to show them the truth, you know, because we believe that Jesus is the Son of God, and really, if you don't have that understanding, then you're lost, you know. And you know, when we stand before God on Judgment Day, we're going to all be held accountable. And I respect you guys, the fact that you go, you share your faith. Most Christians don't do that, you know, but we have to be armed with the truth, because if we're not, we're believing a lie, you know. So
And their blood is on our hands.
yeah, and we have to warn you as Christians, because your blood would be on our hands if we didn't, you know. And we love you guys, and we, you know, we'll pray for you, but it really, you're believing in a lie, and you're following a cult. And
Yeah, most people do think that. I mean, most people
Well, we don't think
believe
it,
in
we
their
don't.
own beliefs. But we go by what the Bible says, and
but you're reading a misrepresentation of the Bible, because you read from the New World Translation instead of the Holy Scriptures.
It's
It's
just a
twisted.
it's just it's like a translate of the old. that's what our Bible is. But like I said, I would definitely want to spend, you know,
I know,
time
I know.
explaining to you, but I can't do it in English.
Yeah,
that much.
yeah.
But like I said, we do guide ourselves what the Bible says, and we respect what other people, you know, say. But like I said, that same very question that you have is in there, and it can be answered in the Bible. And I really hope I could have, you know, given to you the answer you wanted in English, but I can give it to you in Spanish. But it won't.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, thank you guys for being so kind.
Write down that information for her.
Here, I'll give you the name of that website real quick.
That's fine. That's fine.
Make sure Ministries.
That's fine. Thank you.
God bless you.
Not gonna receive.
Yeah, they don't usually. It would be like they'd be in big